so much, Arjun. And I would request all the speakers to use word of the day and theme of the day. When I come to Medley, and as he mentioned, the favorite area is Bondi area. And for me also, the favorite area is Bondi area. And today, if someone uses word of the day and theme of the day, I will give my share to them. Okay? It is guaranteed. Arjun, what a speech! Fantastic. And the next speaker, when I asked her what is the limitless thing you did, and she said, overcoming my stage fear itself, a limitless thing. And she also mentioned she felt extremely joyful and also mixed emotion of disbelief when she completed her speech. And also she gone beyond limitless, like she gone beyond even in topic itself. She gone limitless. Wait a second. Toastmaster Janani, she is doing project number 10 from Compete and Communicate Manual, which is Inspire Your Audience, and the evaluator is Dilip.
No. It's okay.
Change Dilip. And the title is The All-New Justice League of Madras. The All-New Justice League of Madras Toastmaster Janani.
The human soul is 90% dormant. In the active 10%, there's a beautiful creature who hides in a bush. This creature occasionally puts its head out, but it's too shy to put the rest of it out there. Shy and gentle, this creature's desire beats fiercely like a drum. This creature, ladies and gentlemen, is a human being's desire to be a hero. Deep within this soul, this creature rules your heart, your mind, the rest of you. This creature is dormant among all of us. The world has embraced superheroes ever since they started impacting mainstream culture. We've all seen Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Batman, Iron Man, and Superman. We all embrace them as leaders to be followed, emblems to be admired, demigods capable of outstanding feats. Yet, the very leaders whose heroics we embraced, they are the reason we now have a stereotype about what it's like to be a hero. We now think that in order to be a hero, you need to be stereotypically tall and dashing, with an old school sense of duty, chivalry, honor. They all think you need to be able to constantly risk your life, have proficiency in 100 weapons, and superhuman flying abilities. These superheroes, we now see them as gods. We stop seeing them as flesh and blood, and we think it's impossible to be a hero. We all wanted to be heroes. We all wanted to be different. But what stops us from being heroes? Two things. One, the stereotype which we assume. And two, our failure to live up to that stereotype. Now, if you want to be a hero, there are many different types of heroes you can be. You don't have to be Batman, but you'll be a hero who's just as amazing. Welcome to Class Hero 101, ladies and gentlemen, where I will show you what different types of heroes you can be. These heroes, they're challenging to be, but you'll enjoy being them. The first type of hero you can be is called the mold breaker. This is a person who becomes a hero simply because he breaks out of every mold society has placed on him. He fights his way around every norm society has devised. And in the process, this person comes up with whole new norms. They love to be unconventional. There's a girl. From the cradle, she was a fierce, independent girl. She never wanted to let anyone fight her battles. She fought her own battles. She liked challenges and she thrived on the unconventional. This girl wanted her independence. And today, she's a nationally ranked CA student, a worker at KPMG, and she is paid for a European backpacking trip with her friends, all on her own salary, and despite her parents being flabbergasted and worried about her safety, she went alone and came back alone. Today, she's going to finance her own MBA. This girl is Varsha Sridhar, my cousin. If you ever have to make a choice between what's right and what's easy, make the choice that stays truest to you. If you want to make a choice that's unconventional, you think society will frown upon it, make the choice that you want to make. Spread the wings society is clipped on you. Fly far, fly free. Be a mold breaker. Be like Basha. Never be afraid to be unconventional. The second character which I'm going to talk about is the Good Samaritan. This is a person who opens car doors for people randomly, helps them cross streets. He is the person who you come to and cry if you're feeling emotional. He is the person who comforts you, who is your candle in the darkness. Medlians, I'd like to ask you a question. Have any of you at any point helped your mother cook, helped your friend pass an exam, helped your friends out in any way, helped a stranger? Good people, you are the Good Samaritans. You've all been heroes in one way or the other. Because these little things you do, you may think it means nothing, but to someone, it could mean everything. The old lady you helped cross the street, she could have been going to the hospital and you helped her get there. The friend who you supported, they could end up relying on your emotional support in the future. The person who you helped will always remember. Never be afraid to look out for others. Be a Good Samaritan, because the hand that you extend to them could be the one that helps them off a cliff. Be a Good Samaritan. Be helpful. The third hero, which I'm going to talk about, is a very interesting character, the accidental hero. This is a hero who doesn't want to be a hero. No. He finds himself in a situation where he has to be one, simply because he was in the wrong place at the right time. This person doesn't have the qualities to be a hero, but summons them up and faces the situation like a hero. This man lost 3 cars, half of his house, and several filming studios to the Chennai floods. He was backed into a corner and he dusted himself off and walked out of it. He went out into those same Chennai floods, organized a food and money collection drive for the citizens, and rebuilt the city. This is actor Siddharth. If you're ever in a situation where you have to be a hero simply because there's no one else who will volunteer to do it, you're the accidental hero. You might have gotten into this situation by accident, but the way you get out of it is all your actions. You will find that you have qualities in you that even you didn't know you had. You will walk out into the same situation, eyes straight, forward, head erect, and be the hero. Be like actor Siddharth. Be the accidental hero. There's the last hero. He is a person who you might know. You might even be him. He walks among you. He talks like you. He eats like you. He sleeps like you. He interacts with people like you do. There's just one difference between you and that man. That man is fighting the worst battle a person can fight. He's fighting himself. And having you as an enemy is very terrible. You only know how to cut yourself deeper than anybody else. This everyman is a quiet struggle. It's very difficult to be one. Very difficult to find yourself. There was a girl. At 16, she realized she was depressed. There was a long time earlier, but now only the realization hit in full force. She was emotional. She was low. She had lost interest in everything. Every tomorrow was a battle. Every today was a torture. Every day was a cycle of pain. She was lost. A few brushes with death decided to make this girl decide that she needed to live. She wanted to live. She would live. She faced her fears, battled her demons. Every day got a piece of herself back. And today, she's a successful volleyball player and a student at Etiraj College. She is my best friend. There is a last girl who's not very dissimilar from the earlier girl. She, at 17, her confidence was low and in tatters. She, like that girl, was struggling to live her todays and her tomorrows. This girl, every day, had darkness. But she slowly managed to overcome it. Every day she fought the darkness bit by bit, got a piece of herself that she'd lost. That day, she recovered. Like Bambi, she learned to walk, then to run, then to strut, then to soar. My name is Janni Suri, ladies and gentlemen, and I am the last girl. I am the everyman. I fought myself and I came out stronger, and that is something that is absolutely amazing. We're all heroes because we fought ourselves. The four people I talked about, they are so different, yet so similar, because they all were in situations they didn't want to be, and they pulled out qualities that made them a hero. They are the heroes Chennai needs, and the heroes that Chennai yet is not ready to believe they can be. You want to be one of these heroes. It's going to be difficult for you. Your successes will be quiet. Your triumphs will be quiet. No one will celebrate your successes. No one will see you as emblems. They will not throw you parades. They will not fling your flag into the air and anoint you titles. But these are the people who will have your back if you need them to have your back. These are the people who show strength and resilience. And these are the people who are the heroes that Chennai needs. Being a hero is not about masquerade, rescuing women off burning buildings, rescuing kittens from trees. It's about staying true to yourself, finding a way out when the world has stuffed you in, finding yourself, making unconventional choices, helping others. Now, these are the heroes which I'm asking you to be. Audience, strike a pose. We are the all-new Justice League of Madras. We are the heroes Chennai needs. You know why? We are just ordinary people who do extraordinary things with qualities we found in ourselves. Thank you.